Wanaopendekezwa kuwa mawaziri inaendelea kwa siku ya tatu hii leo, ikiwa zamu ya Kipchumba Murkomen aliyeteuliwa kuwa waziri wa uchukuzi. Murkomen amesema kuwa wizara hiyo inadaiwa mabilioni ya pesa na miradi kadhaa imekwama kwa sababu ya kutowalipa wanakandarasi. Murkomen amesema serikali inapania kutoza ada ya utumizi wa barabara kama inavyofanyika kwenye barabara ya expressway.
The negotiation of the expressway, there were flaws. Some of the flaws were basically, okay, the Kenyan government decided that they are not going to take the risk just in case the investor is not going to meet his investment targets. But a proper calculation would have shown that in the fullness of time, that risk will not be there. And that's why I'm saying we must change from the model of the expressway, because the expressway now, the investor took his risk, but investor is taking a greater benefit in the long run. Number two is a public asset. We gave them the land that they are using to construct the road. That's not just enough, that also the other road, which is another problem we'll come to deal later with, is, Mr. Speaker, the road below has been destroyed and has been left, Mr. Speaker, in a more dilapidated stage. Again, there was a fund that was supposed to be given by the government of Kenya to ensure that the roads are restored, because the utility, the people who are in charge of the utilities, the water, the internet and so forth, Mr. Speaker, in the process of relocating those utilities, it messed up the road. I really fear that if it rains soon, we'll have a serious problem of flooding in MIRADI and those areas, and corrective measures are being worked out by Kenya National Highway Authority to deal with that issue. On the question of financing, again, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah has raised a very important issue. In the short term, Mr. Speaker, we have a problem. Let me just say this: we have a problem. We are inheriting. This administration is inheriting nearly 140 billion shillings in the infrastructure sector, as particularly the roads. Mr. Speaker, the reason why the roads have stalled is because we are unable to pay the contractors. And Mr. Speaker, the money to pay the contractors is not there, because we have committed that money to other sectors, Mr. Speaker, or maybe we chewed more than we could, we bit more than we could chew, Mr. Speaker. And so the problem here is that we are proposing, and the government of Kenya is proposing in its manifesto, that, Mr. Speaker, we will do securitization, but more importantly, and I think quickly, Mr. Speaker, we will use the road maintenance levy to, Mr. Speaker, guarantee a one-off, Mr. Speaker, a bond, infrastructure bond, that should be raised, pay off all the pending bills, and make sure that in line with the plans we give